Welcome back to the Stories of Those Within Us. I didn't mean to start the stream quite yet, but I was going to start it anyways soon, so, you know. Ba-da-da-da-da.
Don't worry, my random roll. Just going to... I would just
yeah,
clearing
I'm gonna.
the,
I normally clear the chat log before we start. Quick, hide the cheese.
I got the Parisian.
That's literally what my yeah. Hide the cheese. We don't need it. We don't need them to see it.
Yeah.
Just for time frame for players to understand,
it's
been like
right?
maybe 10 minutes since what happened last section.
Yep.
You're actually live, correct?
Yes, we are actually live.
Yeah, let me make sure.
All right.
And it looks like we have
Are you
sound
set to a
working
thing?
for everybody.
Is there a thing where you could set it to where people can actually view it while we're live?
Is it not?
I don't think it is because I can't see it.
Fuck.
I didn't get a notification that we went live yet.
Yeah, it's unlisted. Public.
We'll turn to unlisted after the stream is done, and then I work on the thumbnail.
Yeah, here we go. It's meant to do that after. Let me.
YouTube's bugging.
Rest of them has fun. When he lost his fucking right to do it, he is having trouble. The one of them.
All right. Good news. I'm hearing
I
Rick.
got the notification.
Yeah.
Professionalism.
That's gonna do an audio check. So give me a moment.
Whoa!
I hear dog. I hear dog.
I am
All right.
just an absolute goddamn mess.
Audio's working. Sharing it to my friend.
All right.
Let me make sure.
Someone turn on the freezer for Rick. We don't need him
Okay, I
melting
think
all
we're
up.
We seem to be good.
Alright, so...
For those who are just joining us, welcome back to the Stories of Those Within Us, and we're fucking dumb.
Jesse.
I mean, yeah, we're a bunch of idiots.
Oh.
Yep.
Cheese successfully hidden in my stomach.
Dog used hiding the ham jutsu.
Hiding the ham jutsu.
Hiding the ham jutsu.
Let me start back up. In Earth time, it has been like 15 minutes since the incident happened. Y'all are still flying.
So about 15 clicks. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Drill bit, do you hear on the comms from Takeoff? Rick.
All right.
Drill bit.
This is Drillbit. Over.
You're needed in the bridge. We're approaching the closest base now.
All right.
So, because I'd rather not talk and get us shot down.
Drillbit's already he said all right and then hung up.
He said that was like he returns his chair looking. He says, "It's rude to hang up on people."
Sorry. Just a little nervous about everything.
When you get to my age, stuff doesn't really surprise you anymore. If you get to my age.
I'm back, by the way. My PC decided to fucking randomly go into sleep mode and took...
We're almost approaching the airspace, so I'm gonna give our crew to ready just in case. If, for all we know, we might be flying into a trap, but nothing on the radar says anything otherwise, and I do see Autobot ships.
Take us in for a landing, then take off.
No, we got to get the all clear.
Yeah.
Down there.
Sorry.
Have you not been in a plane before or a shuttle before?
I've not been in command of one. This is my first time.
Also, I don't know what bots are... We don't know what bots are missing from the prison break. Who all are the KIAs. But everyone is...
Autobot shuttle, come, please respond. Autobot shuttle, please respond.
Hello, this is Drillbit speaking.
We hear you loud and clear. What, designation and reason for coming to our station?
What is our designation?
Y'all are on the ship Omega.
Yeah.
You are a commander. Just putting in for
We are on the ship Omega, and I am designation commander. We're coming in as both a drop-off for a successful mission, and also for a psyche eval on one of our crew members.
And I'll also
Understood.
drop off
We'll
all
give-
wounded pods.
We'll give you the clear for landing whenever we have an opening. We have some other ships come in. We'll patch you in soon.
Understood.
Tiger Pack's base out.
Drop it out.
That went well. At least we're not being
But-
blown up.
Yeah, but seriously,
Much
but we need to
appreciated.
figure. We definitely need to figure out who
I
was,
forget we're in the giant world
out of
talking
those
Titan.
Autobots. And I'd rather not ask them, considering they're going through some mental stuff.
When Omega talks, take off.
Either way,
really jumped.
all I can say is try to relax.
I'm trying, believe me. Considering if that's someone trying to keep blowing up the station, going AWOL.
We're sending him in for a psyche eval.
Well, we can't leave him here.
Of course not.
Definitely, we need a psyche eval because when I hit him in the face, he didn't even flinch. My hand kind of hurts to that.
I mean,
What
he's
is-
built different.
I mean,
Built
yeah,
stupid, more in my opinion.
they don't make them like they used to. Is all I gotta say.
We
That's
still
not a
don't
knock on
know
your youngins.
everything that happened while he was even before the war.
We don't even know what happened during the war.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. While we're waiting,
I like how everyone's talking about this. My character is just
flying by while we wait our turn to park.
she's just laying.
Yeah.
I'm just laying back. Just
Anyone
seem to
want to
be
go
more
check
relaxed
where
than
the
everyone
man
here.
of honor, bot of honor is?
Don't look at me.
Start answer, would you?
Thankfully I didn't have to do it. I don't want to get up. I'm gonna have to get up anyway. I know that.
Okay, so the thing is to check on Inspector.
Yep.
Yeah. Overboard's just like he's just talking, just like. So, are you ready to help me test some new inventions, eh? Come here, you.
Oh no!
All right.
You know what? I'm not going in right away. I'm not going in right away.
Also,
I gotta hear.
can you move all those patient bots if I were to be smart?
Because I'm pretty sure some of them.
You like your thermal detonators, right? So how many you got on you right now? Because I think I got a couple on stock. As long as you don't blow us up.
I'm not.
Just Omega. Reminder, overboard. No explosives.
I'm not planning on blowing up my own
Overboard.
escape man.
Do not arm me with explosives. I much appreciate it. Overboard just closes a drawer. All right, so I got nothing new for you right now.
As you say that, I just walked in.
I got in trouble.
Let me guess.
We all
Explosives again.
Yeah, and I don't know what you're talking about. He says, putting his the backpack back on. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't got nothing.
Start
Let me
answer
do-
ain't no stitch.
Let me get back to work on some stuff. Drobot might like.
Except when
I might
she
be able to
is.
give. I might make Drobot a nice, cool fusion cannon. That'll be awesome, actually. He's more than willing to strap it on him.
I don't suppose you could work on a type of silencer that could fit this pistol, could you?
I probably got something lying around. Just leave me your gun, and I'll get you something.
All right, and I'm gonna set it on his table.
So it's how you
They
pull it
don't
out,
make
Inspector.
this anymore. I realize.
They're
This
just
is old.
ignoring short answer.
Where'd you? This is an old model gun. I'm surprised you have this.
Got a couple of them in storage.
You're into classic firearms. Nice.
They're effective.
There are some modern equipment that is useful. These guys definitely are good for some good impact and on squishier things.
Sad side
If
is
you want, I can always
not much
strap you up
more
with
squishy
something that
anymore.
will blow Decepticon's brain module out his backside.
There's not really any need
I
for
might-
that right now.
Nah, you're no fun.
I might as
I'll
well
get
bring
your
up that we're
silencer.
approaching a station.
Maybe later down the line.
I'll keep you to that. Tell Drillbit about the fusion cannon idea. Ooh, I can make it a double. That might be fun. Now, what's a good fuel source to provide for the explosion that a fusion cannon needs to fire its rockets?
Yeah, I know.
Because says
Antimatter.
explosion.
No,
Hmm.
no, not antimatter. That's too dangerous to fuck with. I remember Megatronus talking about how he says it's dangerous. And it probably isn't too bad. I'll think of something. Yeah, pitch to the boss some ideas. Hold on, start answer. Where you go? I want him to get. Did Robin die?
Dog did.
No.
Yeah. Hand this list to Drillbit and see if he okays my invention ideas. So I can get we could get some materials from here. Just saying, because these are stuff I forgot to
Okay.
tell him to tell people. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm remembering that I forgot to actually put in the equipment that I was meant to ask for
Yeah,
myself.
dog is dying.
Did anybody else actually put in the gear that they were meant to get?
Nope.
The only thing I needed. Did we have a handout for that?
Overboard.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that I have mostly everything I need except for that one silencer, but
We're both needing a silencer, dude. That's the only thing I wanted.
So did double stuff.
All right, here's a fucking.
From what I remembered, I was in need for silencer, and I know you guys
Oh,
tried
is
to
it
get
me?
me.
Were we? Oh, okay. So we all needed one, eh?
How is that gonna put a silencer on?
We also
I mean,
needed
yeah,
to get you
one of
an
his-
actual
he-
melee weapon.
Problem is,
I
I'm
mean,
not
he-
efficient in either finesse or strength, so I'm gonna be either way.
Hey,
No, the
Stonehenge,
thing
leave me your
is
sniper for a
James,
bit.
James does not just have a shotgun. He is able to turn one of his body parts into a regular blaster.
Hey, Star, I think I got a silencer another silencer lying around, maybe made for your sniper. I can always look if you want me to leave your thing with me, and I can always check. Maybe make some upgrades to it.
As long, I do pull the sniper out. Don't break it. The only one I got.
Hey, we're at a station. They might have a spare. This is standard, I think.
This is
No, this is
standard.
modified.
Looks at
This
it.
is-
Oh no, this is custom.
Yes,
All right.
it's-
Okay, this is custom.
Before-
Be careful with this.
Remember before the war, I was a hunter.
Yeah, but they use
Oh, I-
standard normally. This is a modified standard. He says, aiming down. I can definitely see. It's weird that why doesn't it have a zoom on it? Oh, right.
I can hit any.
Looks at the mask.
I can hit
Oh.
anything within. I can hit anything within 1,200 meters.
Yeah, he says Overboard taps his own head. I wonder why. Looking now, y'all two leave my shop. Y'all distracting me. I got ideas to cook, and I will want the data pad back to fill out with new stuff. Because I know Overboard's probably, I know Drillbit probably might say no to half of that. Most,
Probably.
maybe all of it. A bot can dream. To get some of that
Probably
stuff.
2/3. You'll probably get lucky on some of them.
Maybe. The first thing I want him to okay.
Anyway.
That, like, in all caps about that fusion cannon I want to strap to him. Because I think it'll be cool.
I'll see what can happen.
there's
Overboard
there's a desperate part of me that doesn't want it, and then there's another part of me that's like, but Megatron had a fusion cannon,
Hang on.
and it would
You
be
know
the
what?
coolest
No,
homage.
well, hang on. I just thought, I was like, as we're talking about this, Drillbit, you feel chill.
Yeah, remember, evil Megatron had a fusion cannon, but y'all's evil rival's got to be a normal truck, dude. I realize.
Yeah.
So if you want to homage Megatron and turn into a tank on Earth,
I'm basically a drill tank.
you are a drill tank.
Don't stop and just check.
But yeah.
Why not make
But
that a
anyway,
fusion
Inspector,
cannon
mind joining me
instead
on?
of railgun?
But yeah,
That's
Inspector,
it.
mind joining me to the
That's
bridge?
what a fusion cannon kind of is, at least on a smaller scale. But I like where your head is. I might go try to get an upgrade for that if he okays it. So y'all two get the hell out of my my area.
That's what I've been trying to.
Star Dancer, who has been trying to leave for the last 3 minutes.
Wow, we really are old men.
But yeah.
Ironic, Overboard is young as hell.
You know what? The moment we get out, I shut the door so Overboard can't talk anymore.
Yeah, if y'all hear, y'all see sparks start to shoot as he's working on something. He had a welding torch out in one of his hands the entire time.
But yeah, as we leave, I do look at Inspector. Mind joining me to the bridge?
Very well. Did they all just
If
move
it's
out of
not-
the way
if it-
as...
Yeah, some of them are kind of staring at you, Michael, specifically.
I see.
The crazy might be contagious.
No, they know who you are.
Yeah. Oh wow. Percent. Sorry, I'm just talking about my music.
And I walk up. Yep, I walk over. Overboard's asking questions.
As that Hot Rod and Stinger walking with the prisoner, we felt he should be more comfortable up here.
But yeah, I hand Drillbit the data pad.
Drillbit looks at it and is like,
From Overboard.
yeah,
A lot of it is very dangerous stuff.
I'm not going to say
Also,
no
the first
to
time
all
you've
of
seen
it,
my
but
character without her sniper.
Yeah.
Aside from the time, the one, actually, this is the first time you've seen her without her sniper since she pulled it out of just a hidden area in the first session.
Yeah. I mean, Drillbit is not going to comment on that, but he is going to quirk an eyebrow and then look at the data pad.
You wouldn't even see him quirk an eyebrow. He has a
I
visor.
know.
His hat raises up slightly.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
He
Drillbit
just
was also
tilts his head a
asking
little
maybe
bit.
about strapping you with a fusion. But yeah, strapping you with a fusion. It was a fusion cannon, right, Kat?
That's the term.
But yeah, Overboard was thinking about strapping you with a fusion cannon.
I'll ask him. I'll probably regret it, but more firepower.
Are you sure you're gonna want to strap a fusion cannon to yourself? You think your arms can handle something like that? Because
I mean, if I
I know you're
recall
a big
correctly,
bot,
didn't you
I
go up
don't
against the
trust
Apex
stuff
armor?
he makes.
Take off. Have we arm wrestled yet?
Not yet. I farm wrestled Overboard and then got yelled at by the medic for ripping his arm off. I didn't mean to. I didn't think he was that weak.
Overboard's the carrier, but his arms aren't for carrying.
Actually, if I recall, didn't the last time before the during
Have
the
you ever?
beginning
Have you?
portion of the war,
Did you ever get
didn't
to
you get
arm
blown up
wrestle
by a tank?
Megatron?
Can I be heard?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Fuck. Hey, what I meant.
Discord snipers, man.
Overboard trying to strap a
Banter.
fusion cannon and a drill bit.
Yeah.
That's it. And
Anyway,
it's
Anyway,
Spectre's
I
now
forgot
in
to
the
watch what I
bridge.
missed.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Yep.
I missed that.
Inspector is here. I'm going to go back to my seat.
I'm not
We can
looking
arm
at him.
wrestle in downtime. I'm
Needed to see
getting
that.
the Tiger Packs to Autobot Shuttle Omega. Come in.
This is Autobot Shuttle Omega.
Y'all are clear for landing. Land in landing bay 1.
All right, take off. Set us down.
Yeah, got it.
So what are we
Not
doing about
needed.
that guy?
I will land.
Thank
Take
you,
off his
Omega.
crown. He turns his chair.
I suppose sit back for now. Take off.
Yeah, I guess I'll do
I
that.
go. The moment I sit back down, I'm back to my relaxing stuff. Like I'm not even. I have no. It looks like I have no care.
And as for you, as long as you behave yourself, you can be expected to be treated as well as we can.
Can y'all loosen the stasis cuffs?
Unfortunately, no.
Stinger says I can make them tighter for you, though.
Nice.
Are you
I
sure?
just-
I got the
I
key
don't
on
get-
me.
I don't give Inspector any eye contact while walking over here. If you behave, you'll do fine. If you don't, things might be bad for you.
We ain't gonna kill him.
Trying to scare him.
Doubles. Double stop.
Stinger kind of just awkwardly rubs his
Yeah,
head.
no,
Oh,
I'm just like.
we're gonna. But we're clearly gonna torture you. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Ain't that right, brother? Yeah, that's what we do here.
Not what I mean. You.
Okay, now.
Never mind.
The kid, and this is why I don't leave this scrap to the kids. He looks at Drillbit specifically. Wrangle your boys in line.
You know, my character was relaxed. Just
Yeah,
had his fist on the head.
Drillbit walks up, puts his hand on Double Stop's shoulder. Take a sit.
Cascade comes running in. Where did the kids go?
Where did
There they are.
Yeah.
What the hell
Please
are you
take the
doing in
boys.
bridge? We're landing. We gotta go take this guy to the prison. And y'all two, remember, follow my lead, not y'all own.
And sorry about that. We
I'm-
really do try to treat our prisoners well, and if after you serve a bit of time, you'll be allowed to choose another planet to go evacuate to, if you choose to.
I'm gonna make sure they don't mess us up.
We'll be fine. As Hot Rod says, walking forward and accidentally trips the poor Viacon.
Yeah, I'm coming with them.
He's okay, I think. I think you killed him. No, he's alive.
Need to get out of the ship, and stretch my legs anyway.
Hey, the takeoff says, well, yeah, at least they made it to a mature hood from Sparklets. They didn't really take out through you, though.
Hey, Sharkpaw, you want to come to get the supplies and stuff?
Sure. Well, don't y'all need to do the prisoner drop-off?
We're doing that first, but yeah, we're gonna also pick up all the stuff. I'm pretty sure it's there.
I'm not built for hauling, so that might be some other bot's job. We should probably deal with just the prisoner.
All right.
Gotta wait for the landing.
Takeoff.
Oh.
I don't know what half of the things on this list are. You're a bit more familiar with arms than I am. Can you tell me which of these things would be dangerous to have on the ship? And I mean explicitly.
Can you even read his handwriting?
Yes.
I can't read half of the scrap he wrote on here, besides half of it ain't even in proper Cybertronian. It's like he skipped letters.
Well,
what the scrap?
That's
Why is
because
there a
he
little
did. Remember, we grew up in the mines. I'm
pretty sure
probably
he should know
I'm
how to
probably
write.
the only one of us that actually got a full education.
And we're trusting him with explosives and firearms. I know for a fact
Well,
he
he's
had to
creative.
have some form of a normal education. Some minors, especially right hand, if he is yours, would need to know how to fill out a document.
Yeah, it was mostly me and Megatron who filled out most of the paperwork.
No, he clearly did this on purpose. These are in different colors. Why are they in different colors? Okay, I know what that is.
He thinks that it makes it look fancier.
I know he drew all over the damn pamphlet pretty much. What anti-gravity bombs? Do we need that?
I don't think we do.
No, the scrap we don't.
I actually want
It's blowing up in here.
Definitely
Will
not.
be bad.
Yeah,
that's
Drobit
coming from Flyer,
helps
yours,
translate as we talk about the different things that we absolutely
it is
do
written
not
in
want.
plain Cybertronian, but Overboard
So
gets
we're
too
picking up
excited and just
Stalker.
skips letters, words. He just lets himself go.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't.
Is
do it.
there
He
anything
could've
I
just
can
fine
see
if
that
he was
that
given a
I would
moment to
instantly
say.
say no to, besides the gravity thing?
He wants glass gas, so a fucking rocket launcher.
No.
I pointed that. No.
Debt pack. A plus size debt pack.
Explicitly no, I'm going to put that under Rule 1. No explosives on Omega. I know that he's already ignoring the rule, but we're not going to give him more.
And one day we might need a debt pack, but I don't think we need a plus size one. That's like the size of that console over there that you said at.
By the way, what do I need to roll to carry Stalker's dead body?
I
He's
do
not that
okay
heavy
the
compared to you.
fusion cannon. By the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah.
Because
I need to give him something.
Well, you can give him the thing he wrote 30 damn times. Scrap. Just junk. He literally just wrote scrap, junk, random stuff that you can find in the trash.
discount parts.
Like
He's
Okay.
been asking for
I'm
he's been
more
asking to
surprised,
outfit me with it for the last couple cycles whenever we've
I
met up.
think it's like Tron is doing anyway, Jabs.
Oh, Nitronus is
okay,
just
half of this stuff I don't trust that boy with. I feel like he might blow his head off with it.
Oh, you're talking. I think it's still
He
on the.
would probably
Oh,
blow
no.
more than his
I
head
did-
off. He's,
I did say he'd
gets
get
a bit
lucky if he gets a
overzealous.
third of it.
But I don't even
So,
know if I
is there
trust
gonna
him with
be
the
any-
trash. So
We'll,
alright,
we'll okay half of it.
I'll let you mark whatever you want is okay. I'm gonna be useful and move the whatever stuff you already sent to the nearest to here. Speaking of, did you send it here?
I did. I didn't write anything in the meta, but essentially, it's just equipment that everybody asked for, along with some extra basic guns and stuff in case we ever get disarmed or anything.
You also get rations.
Of course.
Alright. I'm gonna pick some boys to help me move heavy stuff. I might grab which one of your kids is more willing or unwilling to move heavy stuff, so I can just take him. I'll make him do most of the work.
Technically Cascade, but that's because
She's
she's
tiny.
small.
I ain't gonna make her a little do it. As much as she's almost the size, she's a bit bigger than a minicon, not by much.
Most of them will complain about it, but most of them are willing to do heavy work. Take whoever you encounter.
Alright, I might get overboard because I know he got room in his chat caboose to haul stuff. I'm not bugging the medic. I know she got room.
If
But I'm not.
if Overboard grounds is
Actually,
about
do
it,
look
tell him that I'm okaying the fusion cannon, and that'll probably get his rear in gear.
I don't want to tell him that. I genuinely don't. I'm sorry.
I'll tell him myself.
I'm more worried. Speaking of, I'm assuming you got talk to commanders of the base or whatnot. Other stuff you gotta do. Never been in charge of anything, so that's not in my expertise.
I am going to be bringing Inspector to Psych, and then yes, I'll be talking to the base command.
Start answer.
I'll be staying on the ship.
No, I need
Wait, what?
I need your butt to help me haul stuff.
Okay then.
Thank you. Not gonna just let my old ass do it.
Fair warning, you know I'm not the strongest.
I don't care.
I'm just
enough. I
saying
want
this,
he says I want
I
someone
don't care if
sane
this guy
enough
was
to
a
talk
monster.
to.
I hope he. Sorry.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
sorry. Oh, wait.
James over with takeoff kind of rolls up and just grabs you. And
Whoa! Alright,
And you're coming with me.
fair enough.
Over here. Here's the exit point.
So,
Hopefully
what
they
the
give this guy a proper
takeoff
burial.
points at the minicons. What are they going to do?
Lots of shit because so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get all these bots out of here.
Blaster says, me and the minicons, I don't know about Team Dries, but we're going to make sure the rescuees get the psych ward themselves. Or a checkup to see if they want to do active
As soon as
duty
as soon as I deal with the prisoner, I'm gonna be helping Takeoff Scrub.
Much needed.
How about the rest of my group?
So, which red sports spot is going to be the unlucky lamb and sticks with old Takeoff? The boys point at each other. I'm glad y'all both volunteered.
In case Kate is going to be the one to decide.
Yeah. It says, well,
She'd volunteer herself if she didn't know that she was so tiny.
yeah, she did volunteer herself.
Yeah, but Takeoff is taking both of them.
Didn't notice she raising her hand because he was looking at eye level of the other one. Call shot looks like she said something, trick shot, but nothing being said. Takeoff looks kind of creeped out. Alright, moving on. Astromir, mind opening the door? We haven't fully landed yet. I thought you were the one landing us. Nope, I got demoted. Temporarily.
Jeez.
Hi, Omega.
Yeah. He tapped
And
his
Omega
foot.
has final say of the.
Yep. I ain't gonna tell the big man no. I'm not stupid. I may be that stupid
I may
when
be
was young,
stubborn, but
I'm
I
not
ain't
that-
stupid.
Yeah, exactly. I may be stubborn still, but I ain't as stupid as I used to be. When I was their age, I absolutely would have tried telling you off the big spaceship. That's probably why I would have more aches in some of my joints that I don't need. All right, time to move. I think we're on a fearless landing. All right. Let me place the Autobot shuttle Omega lands. I'm gonna pin focus. Players who are leaving the ship, exit the ship.
For different reasons. So let me just.
All right, where do we
to
need
my
to send
boy.
help on that?
I'm just gonna copy in groups, just chunks of group, and then so don't place yourselves down. Actually,
All right.
group
Eli.
number
Julio.
1 is here.
You know what? As we're walking out, I actually look over to Overboard and it's like, oh, by the way, he accepted the fusion cannon.
I hate you so.
Wait,
Hey,
what's
yeah. I was. I had to be honest with him. He was the one who asked me. I did tell him that I would see what would happen.
He's
So
just
again,
like, I am so ready to
I
transport shit now.
I need to think something. Alright. Due to my stats, I'm gonna say this like this. Wait. You said yes to what kind of cannon?
So where are they gonna? So where
Yeah,
are they
just-
taking
yeah,
Sokka's body?
Rick, you see this crawl out from the roof and stand in front of you.
Do I know him
Um,
or?
You know, you can see the auto brand on the top of the head.
Well,
you
yes,
can tell
but I
the
mean,
beast
do I
former.
know him by name?
No.
All right. Drillbit says hello.
So I'm assuming you're a little bit, correct?
That I
But
am.
Let's watch you throughout the war. I am Repugnus.
It's nice to meet you.
It's
It's
Miss Agnes.
brainstorm.
He transforms. I may not be the commander of the station, but right now I guess I'm acting until as the front man.
We
These are my
have
boys, the rest of the monster bots. It's a pleasure to meet you.
a pleasure to meet you as well. We have several formerly imprisoned Autobots and one Viacon prisoner to drop off, as well as looking for a psych eval here for Inspector.
Alright. The commander, our commander should be flying in soon. So, if you want to take he looks at Inspector, him inside, by all means. I can step up with you.
Oh, there I am. There I am. Okay. I got knocked out of the call for a moment.
That explains why you were so quiet.
Well, for the most part, I've just been standing there like a dutiful soldier.
Yep.
We can just say that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would appreciate it. Drobit gives a small little salute and a nod.
No need to salute me. You're the one in the higher rank.
Doesn't mean that I can't show respect to a fellow Autobot.
I appreciate that. He steps out of your way.
All right. I escort
I have a feeling
Inspector.
a lot of people here are giving me the side eye.
Yes.
Almost like you deserve it.
Let me quickly just decorate this map, because that was something I forgot to do.
Oh, that's because obviously go boom on a rescue mission is totally the right choice.
That's not why they're giving him the side eye.
I know, but still.
Well, let's go over the list of crimes
Welcome
he's
to
committed.
another-
We blew up the Senate building. He notice,
Either
that's not
way.
voting.
And that's
I
not
there's
that
a
is
lot of-
not even a small portion of it.
Either way, Inspector, the biggest terrorist of the Autobots.
Maybe not even, honestly.
Probably that shit's gonna. Yeah, probably that shit is gonna get his ass killed. Let's see how Greg is filling up his map, or is he done?
I'm almost done.
You have him on hidden all of a sudden?
I'm literally placing them because I'm a dumbass. The literal one thing I forgot to do was decorate this.
Need help?
I'm almost done.
Hey, Drobit. I just wanted to let you know I appreciate you for doing this. And for trying to keep me on the team.
Regardless of anything else, you helped me when I was desperate. The very least that I can do is try and repay that back.
As y'all walk in, you'll hear the sound of talk as a couple Autobots walk in after y'all.
That's a whole
So-
squad.
You wanted to speak with the commander of Tiger Pack's base, correct?
Correct?
Well, looking right at him. Silverbolt, commander of the aerial bots, platoon. And right now, acting leader of Tiger Packs.
Drillbit, currently leader of Team Drillbit, as they've dubbed themselves.
Oh, it's nice to meet a war hero. So, what's the reason why you're here at my base? I wasn't informed fully.
Dropping off some rescued bots, a prisoner, psych eval, getting some supplies.
Psych eval. Do you need the psych eval?
It's for Inspector here.
No. Oh, Drillbit, you notice a familiar face kind of poke out behind Silverbolt.
One of your
Yes.
The synapses are firing.
Okay, and that is...
I shared it to you.
Yep. Alpha Bravo.
Alpha Rock.
And because I am a dumbass motherfucker who doesn't remember anything in meta, please remind me why I know who he is.
It's one of your children.
It's one of my
the fucking
children.
kids.
Alright!
Fucking Michael remembers!
No.
I thought that was the case, but I didn't want to sound like a dumbass in case I was wrong.
That is one of your
Yeah.
children.
Deadbeat dad. Deadbeat dad.
I'm sorry! I am really
It's
bad
been
with
a while.
names! IRL! You
It's
guys
been a while.
know this!
It's been a while.
Alpha Bravo?
He fucking salutes. Hello, sir. It's great to see you again. Alpha Bravo, you know him? Yes, sir.
I'm the bot who raised him.
You raised a fine good bot. Smartest member of these crew I got.
Drillbit gives like a real genuine smile at that.
You see, this one leans on him. Yeah! He's the youngest of us, not by much, but he definitely is a bit of a big processor guy.
I'm glad to see that you took your studies well.
I wanted to make you proud. I hate to break up the.
You always have.
I apologize to break up the reunion, but we gotta get prepped for our next assault. So whatever y'all need, take y'all's time, but I got things. Aerial bots, let's move out. It was
Drillbit.
great seeing you again, sir.
Drillbit nods. Good to see you too.
Where's the psych ward, Wes, again? Oh, I see it.
Medical room, yeah.
Y'all arrive at the medical bay.
All
Who's
right,
the medic here?
Let's find out if my IRL incompetence is going to shine here.
Oh no.
I'm gonna grab a transformer because I just realized I need to. Let's grab a named character.
Someone that's believably smart enough to know Cybertronian psychology.
Grabs random bot that no one knows.
That's what I'm doing.
Fair enough.
Just in case if Michael fucking shoots him.
I can.
Oh.
I can. Wait, actually, yeah, I technically can, but I also can't.
Drillbit is here
The
not
only
just
thing-
for moral support, just letting you know.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Big
I'm
Stan!
just glad he left his main gun in the thing.
It's the first medical transformer I thought of that I realized that would be expendable. I don't want him to shoot
Fair
Ratchet.
Fair enough.
All right. So
Ratchet
what do I
with a
have
wrench
to
and
shoot
win.
this guy with?
His name's Fix It.
Your shoulder
Uh,
cannon?
Oh god,
we don't
toxic
bring that
feelings.
into this, okay? We don't bring that into this.
Yeah,
But stabbing is a very real possibility.
That's where the acid comes out of.
Oh, greetings. Is there anything y'all two need?
Psyche eval for my friend here.
Would you like him to have a physical checkup as well?
That would probably be good.
All right. Please have him come over here.
Very
Right.
well.
Drillbit is going to escort. Because it's not that he doesn't trust Inspector. He does, actually. Which is probably a really dumb decision. But he also knows that Inspector is acting erratically currently. And so that's what he doesn't trust.
The machine starts whirling up and scanning Inspector, and you see a readout of Inspectors from the inside out appear on your screen, Rick. And even you're not a doctor, but you notice something don't seem right. Biologically.
Oh no.
That's what?
Just, is this
Well,
really a
what's he yelling at
cyber
me? Hold on, what's up?
That's not one of the thing.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, he's yelling
That'd
at me
be her?
about map.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
sorry.
not the thing. What for the
Pin it.
fucking
Pin
tube?
it. Pin it. He's breaking
Oh, you
up.
stay here. Here.
Yes, I can hear you.
He has a Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
But you want to put him in the tube and still look over here? You can.
Okay, here. There. We put this go to us?
Yeah, and you can use one of his own personal consoles. But
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't put him in one of the tubes again.
He was
No,
for
we're
a
not
second,
putting this-
but
We're not putting Inspector in a tube.
You notice that anytime we go near one of those, I kind of give it the side eye.
Well, they can't notice it. You have a visor.
yeah,
Fair enough, fair enough.
there's a
Oh.
slight amount of hesitation to body language.
You hear,
That's my fucking
you hear Fixit
mic
go,
dying all of us.
oh.
It's
my.
likely Discord itself.
Yeah, it's probably your Discord connection, brother.
I had to fucking unplug and replug in my mic multiple times. Am I roboting or no?
Uh,
No.
Nope.
not really.
Alright,
All right, so repeat what he said.
Oh my.
Is he really even a Cybertronian?
Now, I may not have specialized in anatomy when I was studying, but
It-
this doesn't look right.
It's correct Cybertronian anatomy, but I'm surprised how he functions. Most of this stuff should not be in his chassis. What happened to you?
A lot.
By all accounts, his body functions properly. Surprisingly, whoever did these stuff to him knew what they were doing. But in my entire medical career, this is the first time I've ever seen something like this. Now, I'm going to have to run a psychic evaluation. Because
Very
a
well.
physical evaluation, even though everything's off, if he's still able to function properly, I see no concern in him being on duty on that front.
Okay.
But mentally
You guys
is
keep
where
doing
it
this, I'll
really
be back.
matters. No, thankfully though, I am not a neurosurgeon. I am not going to literally go into your brain. So
I do have to ask, now that we see all of this, have you ever had a neural surgeon go into you, Inspector?
A good way to check, actually, would be, would you mind me removing your visor?
A little bit fuzzy. And I guess this would be the first time that Drillbit's seeing this, but I'm gonna go ahead and raise it myself.
Your visor?
Yes.
I believe that I've seen it
About
once
a minute
before,
ago.
because you have had it off once.
Yeah, whenever you
Well, no,
he's
even
punched in the
before that, I
face.
believe, near the beginning of our sessions, he did it once.
He did his mouth plate.
He did his mouth plate, yeah.
There's a big difference.
Focus pipe.
These optics aren't even correct, I think. But a real telltale sign if a neurosurgeon be repairs on his optics. Most neurosurgeons go through the eyes, the optic. That's why I never wanted to dive in that profession.
And what if they replaced the optics?
There's no real sign for me to tell. I can't scan his brain besides what we see in his brain module besides on the screen. And it looks normal. Besides any other sign of repair versus like if he's been taking blunt force trauma to the head.
Flashback to the stop.
Flashback to...
Flashback to the last session.
Yeah.
There has been signs of it being repaired and removed, but you can't really edit a bot's brain module from the outside like that. The only reason why I'd see it being removed temporarily is taking serious damage to his chassis, which, studying his chassis from this outer point of view, I can see all the scarring on it. Not this close. This poor bot has been through a lot. But by all accounts, we all have, haven't we, at this point?
Some of us more than others, but yes.
I can't tell what ones are pre-war, what ones are post-war, because there's so many overlaps.
I couldn't even tell you that. Been through
Some of these are very recent and look like a poor surgeon tried doing a quick patch job, though. Some on you too.
I at least know a decent amount.
Speaking of,
pre-war.
what happened? He points at Drillbit. What happened here on your side? Flashes to when Overboard tried fixing you.
Bad patch job.
It looks like he's experienced a bad patch job or two as well from the same energy scalpel. Whoever's trying to repair y'all, please make sure he knows what he is doing at a lower setting. He or she. That's fairly dangerous.
I will make sure that he knows to tone it down.
Who is y'all's acting medic on y'all's ship?
I was about to say I've been
Flashpoint.
trying to get Flashpoint to give him a few pointers, just in case we need him on the ground to heal anybody, but difficult to work with for a lot of bots.
He's triggered now. Like, you mean to tell me your active surgeon didn't do this?
Your active surgeon? Maybe I think I should do a psychic check on you too.
Psych eval for the whole ship.
You know, there's one thing that there's one thing I'm worried about when it comes to Inspector. Someone tries to do the neural psychic patch.
That is another form of mental surgery to get in, and that was a Decepticon pre-war design. Because the other way that I was talking about is more effective on dead than alive. It does work on alive, but there's a chance of death.
For both parties involved.
Getting stabbed through the brain, but the neuropsychic patch is still just as dangerous.
Cortical.
Cortical. My bad.
But yeah, no, I'm just worried because of what's in his head.
Okay, I'm gonna stop now.
Alright. I'm trying to think of a best way to do this. The situation, though, sir. Because I know by all accounts, he should be fine, but why is he here today? Let's get that rundown. You're the commanding officer, correct?
I am.
So why is
Long
he
and
here?
short of it is that he has been acting somewhat erratically.
And do you have
made
the
it-
evaluation from the y'all's acting medic?
Drillbit pulls out his data pad and hands it over with what Flashpoint had.
And what were you saying, Inspector? That was the name you stated, right?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so what were you saying?
I've made a couple of poor decisions. Very poor decisions.
And what made, pray tell, those decisions be, if you don't mind me asking, just to make sure you relay the same info that's on him. I'm not, he's hiding the pad.
Yeah.
Do not answer for him, sir. I want to hear from him.
All right, I'm
Go on,
trying
man.
to think in real life. I'm trying to think of some of them. Only one of them really comes to mind right now.
The real reason why you're here was because of the most recent.
Yeah.
One thing that happened was I turned to shoot a Decepticon I believe was pursuing me, and ended up shooting an Energon reactor.
Many Cybertronians can make a poor decision like that. I don't know if that's very worth a psychic eval, though. Oh, sir.
Take a look at Flashpoint's note on the specific event really quickly.
From reports of someone says eyewitnesses, your optics changed color? Pardon?
No one's mentioned the fact that when AWOL on the mission.
That's what they're talking about.
That
was the
is
AWOL of
directly
the
what we're
mission.
talking about.
And that's what he said, the optics changed color during it. Are you sure of that? Who gave her that information?
Some of the bots on the ground with them right before.
I've never heard of something like that before. For all I know, though, from based off of base information, if a Decepticon ship base could have just been lighting. Not saying that there's a value. If you think this valuation is important, I will do my best to evaluate based off of my medical profession and what I've been
Flashpoint would mention that it isn't that he shot something. Remember, he didn't shoot a Decepticon. He shot the bomb that he had placed.
Yeah, that is what it says. And what Spectre said, point of view, was he was shooting because he's reading that, what happened and what Inspector said. Inspector said he thought someone was pursuing it. Because all Fixit has is the information on the data pad and what Inspector has said.
Yeah, at this point.
And other witnesses can confirm that there was a Decepticon in the doorway
There.
at the time.
But no one was actually looking at there, so they can't give full eyewitness.
The thing is, I need to know whether he's mission ready, whether he's mission capable or not, whether he's within his right mind.
From what I have been told, based off of what the information I have here and what I've been told, it was just a poor decision in heat of battle. Oh, but then a poor decision to go AWOL and do that on his own. Basically, all you would need is to I concur a tighter leash, as it were.
I may even need more training.
Be stricter with your orders to make sure he follows them. No offense to you.
No, I agree.
Drillbit does look a little bit hurt, but he nods.
So you gotta be tighter with your... And you need to follow your commanding officer. We aren't the Decepticons, after all. We gotta have trust with each other. The lack of trust is what ends up with allies with bullet holes in the back of their heads. As I've seen many of this battlefield reviews of Decepticon corpses of scenes of ally-inflicted firearms.
Yeah.
We very much can't be them.
Drillbit can't fully be like, the reason that I want him to fully have the Psyche Vel is because he said something really worrying.
No, I do need to know, is there any other information for the Psyche? Because I feel like you're leaving stuff out. So.
You know, IRL, I'm having trouble remembering things.
Because you said Shock... The main reason why was you said Shockwave was alive and being a Decepticon commander. That is what you said. Is there anything left out? Oh, they left out because I can, based off this information I have been given, all it is was him acting out on his own, which, judging by some he avoids making eye contact with the Decepticon logo on his shoulder. Choices in where he may have been known for that before.
Thanks for reminding us. We still need to get that one with the Autobot logo on it.
No, Michael's requested not to have that one in yet. That's why it's not in. It's not Cat being lazy, I promise.
Yeah.
No, I didn't realize that, that's all.
I know, it's not Cat being lazy. I'm stating that. I would have done it. Michael said, can we hold off?
That's fine with me.
There's some tension within the team as well. Part of this Psyche Val is to try and get tensions a bit lowered.
Okay. May I see a personal... Do you have a personal file on hand for him? Or is this datapad just the info?
I believe that I should. Drillbit tries to get the datapad back to maneuver to it.
He hands it to...
Yeah.
The short bot hands it to the larger bot.
Yeah.
Because Fix-It is obviously shorter, even though it's a 2x2 token.
It's literally Fix-It.
I'm 3x3, so...
Yeah, no. Also, the hump on his back is much larger than him. Like, that's... the hump is the size of where Inspector's head is, but he is short. Like, he has to look up at Inspector.
Drillbit quickly navigates over to Inspector's personal page. His personnel file.
It says here he was one of the original founders, like you were, I believe.
He was.
Then I'm not going to dive down that. So what was your reasonings for joining with the Decepticons? I didn't begin with. If you don't, I'm just trying to get this figured out. If you feel comfortable with sharing.
It boils down mainly to espionage and spying.
Alright. Because there's no more info on your file as a Decepticon besides whenever the Battle of Iacon. That's really all the file jumps to, besides some pre-war stuff. Of you working under Senator Hookup.
Hmm.
Besides some mission ops before solo mission ops, where frankly a absurdly high kill count of these solo mission ops as an Autobot. Again. And then only recently you were moved to Team Drillbit.
Yes, sir.
So tell me, what were the main objectives of those solo ops you were sent on? When you joined the Autobots. This is your free reign, Michael.
Some were for darn it, I just had this all in my head and now I'm
And now it's gone. Lost to the
yeah,
wind.
now it's gone. Some were to investigate threat levels of Decepticon bases. Some were to take out specific convoys, supply lines.
So some of these do
my
say
brain IRL is
Yeah. Some of these say you had a team with them too, but they were never returned with you on some of the ops, like as you said, the espionage one. I can understand why because those are highly dangerous, but everyone, if you don't mind me asking?
we were severely outnumbered, I believe, if it's the one you're speaking of.
The multiple. To be fair, the Decepticons do outgun us, so I can concur with that one based off of what I've seen on the battlefield. What little battlefield fights I have seen. I mean, I'm mostly stuck at bases. Not much of a fighter. That's why I'm here in the medical bay.
And
Enough about me.
unfortunately, many Autobots are not fighters. I tried to say
Okay.
something.
Well, he hands Drobit the data pad. My psychic evaluation is he got his heart in the right place. He just, like I said, tighter leash. But at the end of the day, it is your decision if he is fit for duty on your team.
Drillbit nods and says, "All right, thank you."
Alright, if you ever think of another evaluation of any of your teams, make sure to stop at one of the bases. Or even get with your medic.
There is one bot that I'd just like you to quickly talk with on the team.
Who is it?
Her name is Double Stop. She had a brief, understandable altercation with Inspector at the end of the mission. But I want to make sure that she's doing okay.
Have you had her up with your medic?
She was a bit too steamed. And as Inspector was in the med bay most of the time, I didn't want those two in the same room.
No. I would still prefer if you gave information based off your medic, but I will do it this one time for you. The
Thank
next
you.
time, proper documentation for a psych ward, like this case. That stuff is important, after all, to get a full info. And your active medic, if she's okay with them, in the case of this, I'm more than okay with him.
All right.
But at the end of the day, it's not my place to say whether or not you keep him. But he is fit for Autobot normal duty.
That's
Maybe
all
even
that I
light
asked
duty.
to confirm. Thank you.
He steps back. You may get up now, sir. You are fully... The thing is off. You were terrifyingly still, by the way, on that. But I've had some bots be
You're
that
slow as a
stiff
gargoyle.
before. Most bots tend to squirm when the big ring starts going around them.
Big bad ring.
That's exactly how he refers it.
The big bad.
I am one of those bots who would absolutely squirm, even though I know it won't hurt. But being underneath it is never fun.
All right, Inspector, you head back to Omega. I'm going to meet up with the group, getting supplies, and
Yes,
drop
sir.
them back.
Yeah. Oh, sir, one more thing. If there was any information you want that you feel you should share with me to give a full read off, you probably should.
I'm trying
With
to
a-
think of the best way to use words, but I can't describe words.
Then don't just
Yeah.
say
It's
because
just a gut feeling that something's off. That's
and there's not much I can do based off of that.
I understand. And when he had returned, he looked shocked at what he had done. That's the last
be
bit that I
fair,
can say.
I don't blame him for being shocked for what it says almost blowing up everyone. A panic situation. Heat of the battle can do that to people.
Drillbit nods, still a little unsure, but taking the advice.
Best you can do is have him consistently check with your medic. And then if she deems them unworthy, get a psych ward from get a second opinion, and then go off of that.
Thank you.
Now send in your. You mean pre-campaign?
Pre-campaign,
Yes,
he already has PTSD. The thing is,
Go
we're
do
all
yours
going to have
afterwards, either way.
PTSD post-campaign. Or we'll be dead.
War does that. War does that, to be fair.
What would you fix it on the side, Greg?
Nothing really.
Yeah, he just asked Drillbit to send in the other bot.
And make sure to have proper documentation. for
Yep.
next time.
So send it May.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
Drillbit's
were not aware.
going to be looking for you and the rest of the supply group.
So where are we, Greg?
Check maps first.
Y'all are hauling heavy stuff outside. Stuff was outside.
Got the owner as the prisoner.
So the prisoner has been taken away. You are helping them haul. No, no.
I like how James said that, and I'm just now realizing this. But
You know what? While we're working, I'm just like, what?
I'm in car mode,
I
basically.
even though it's hard to, it's hard to eye, but it's more.
Same with
I
chaos.
do eye over one thing.
Wait, what? What's going on?
I need
Oh.
chaos. Dog is strong enough to carry stuff in his alt mode. I need the bots in robot mode to roll strong. Or Brown.
That's
The worst part is I warned her that I'm not the strongest for a reason.
That's why I brought Sharp Claw. She just loads.
'Cause I believe that is
load me up
Braun.
and I bring... For anything.
Yeah.
You know, I believe that's Braun.
You think that you're if you feel bad?
I'm just trying to make sure I'm
right.
right. I'm right stating that this type of thing is going to be Braun, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, here's why. Give it a moment.
Oh no! Don't tell me you have a 0 in that.
I dropped a nat 20.
True.
Oof, I did that a couple days ago.
Unfortunately,
I guess
with the stuff you are hauling, you're
Hey.
barely able to make it through. It's you clearly
And I rolled over a
straight.
10.
I'll be honest. A part of me thinks that
You're able to do it, but you're obviously struggling.
Sniper missions.
I will warn
Tagging.
you. Nitronus also has a 0.
Alright.
Oh!
Nitronus, you can't even pick.
You're
You've been
worse.
trying to struggle to move one this entire fucking time. Because everyone has been walking past you.
I'll
How?
be driving.
Don't worry, you see Hot Rod and Stinger having their own fucking trouble.
Drillbit walks up.
But yeah, literally the moment you
I
said
just
to
drive
roll,
past,
like,
like close to these two. Like, you sure you guys don't want me to carry it?
We're fine. We got this, ma'am.
Drillbit helps pick up some of the stuff that Nitronus was trying to carry.
I just
It's all in
imagine.
one
No,
whole
you
box.
walk
You
over, you
just-
pick it
Yeah,
up.
yeah, with a
Thanks.
single hand.
You
picks
pick it up with one
Commander.
hand.
Yeah,
Uh,
I doubt that I have to roll brawn for this, but I will.
I want you to.
All right.
Because the universe could punish us.
It could.
The universe
Turns
provides.
out
I'm gonna be
Nitronus
absolute
would try to
shocked if he
carry
fucks up that
anything
roll.
after
I don't actually have a very high brawn, but
higher than
It's-
me. and
it's
Faye,
higher.
bro.
It's higher than the two of
Do you
you.
have do you have disadvantage?
No.
Hey, that's as bad. That's basically me.
Yeah, no, but I do a difference based off of characters, what they've done. Drillbit, you were a little
Yeah, I
caught
know.
off guard for its weight as you slung it over your shoulder, but it's like stuff you used to carry.
Yeah. Nitronus,
Overboard
Why-
chuckles as he drove
Yeah.
by.
why did
Like,
you try to
get
pick
it
up
up,
this
Steve.
box?
Yeah.
Well, it was
you heard
the last
Steve
one left.
Beep, beep.
I haven't had to carry something this heavy in a while. You know that.
I don't miss having my tailpipe filled with a bunch of junk that isn't mine.
You know what?
Is it
As
mine
we're walking,
now?
you're like,
Well, some
yeah,
of
I
it
kind of want to go
is
back to
kinda
my old
yours,
call.
Nick.
I want to go back to
I'm
my
done.
old. I want to go back to the hunting ground days.
She made a
Hey,
joking,
Cop says-
joking line saying, calling him a dum-dum.
We,
Hot Rod, Stinger, try to carry a single box between the two of you.
lift with your legs, not your back. You'll pop a piston that way. Oh Lord!
This
not
is
like
why I
some of these-
suggested I get that one. Those ones, but no. Oh. There were. Oh, we got this.
These,
We
most of
could,
these bots have never done a heavy day's lift in their life. Tickle says he's holding two of very large crates.
Drillbit, while holding it, also says,
You know what?
double stop. When you drop off that load, please report to the med bay here. I would like you to talk a little bit with the medic about what
Actually,
you were feeling
to
after
make it
the
easier
mission.
on me when I'm picking stuff up, I'm using my my thrusters just to fly back and forth.
Not a full psych
That's what-
eval, but I want to make sure that you're doing okay after everything.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, yeah.
By the way, well,
by the way,
as long
she
as
hops out of you, dog.
you know,
I'm gonna have.
but yeah,
Cass
as long
game
as I'm
roll around real
not,
quick.
as long as I'm not in the, as long as I'm not in the ship and I'm helping with this, I'm just flying.
Aw.
I'm like screw walking.
yeah, I could go.
She cannot pick it up. Oh, she could barely pick up a box.
You
The
know,
boys
I
like
did
that
say
one.
I did say after she drops off that load.
Or yeah, because y'all.
Sure. Yeah, imagine she's transformed to robot mode and all of it dumped out, and Hot Rod and Stinger just have to look at each other like, fuck. Oh, nah, she left y'all with it. Good luck, you two. I'm not picking up y'all's mess.
Drillbit grabs a box.
Don't coddle the boys.
I'm not, but you have to admit it's a bit much for them.
Hey, hey, Overboard. I know you're an explosive guy, but what do you think of making? If you think you can make any kind of different ammunition types?
He chuckles.
I am stroking his ego. I am stroking his ego there.
If you could see if he was a robot, see his mouth, he'd be smiling. He's just a fucking duck truck right now.
Drillbit shakes his
As
head.
long as I will definitely do the experimental ammo that you create.
Explosive rounds, acidic rounds. What else can I think of? Ooh, cryo rounds. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I would very much enjoy those. Well, the cryo and the acid rounds.
Ooh, incinerator rounds too. That might be fun. Oh, I got. He starts driving.
You know what? You know what? I would start as like, I wish I met him sooner. He's the most enthusiastic person about this. Whenever I ask someone else about it, they're like, no.
Takeoff's grumbling.
I told you the way. I already tried to tell you the way to motivate him. Drillbit walks by carrying about as much as Takeoff is.
If I didn't have my visor on, I would just have that evil, just happy grin.
All right, inside the base, real quick.
This is just my solo thing.
Yep.
Drillbit
basically is like, hey, if you need to vent about stuff, I've given you the chance to vent about stuff.
Dog, pledge token here.
This.
But also, since you're the one who knew Inspector the longest out of the rest of the crew, you can also maybe give a little bit of context, maybe.
There's 2 double stops.
It's
Now there's
double
one, okay.
stop.
Double the double stops.
Oh, so you're the Autobot that you're commanding.
Dog, we need to get you a hologram.
So your commanding officer said you needed to get a minor eval yourself. Do you need a full medical scan, or are you fine?
I don't care.
Your call. That's
I'm just
not my
stressed.
job. Oh. What's got you stressed then? I don't know if I really can convey based off what
the bond that was.
You may continue.
Did Dog break?
At first, I viewed him as a friend or potentially like another older brother, but then he disappeared for so long. He claims to be a spy, but we didn't get any info from him. So I'm pretty sure he's lying or lying to himself on that one. And then he says one of my idols is back from the dead. And working with the Decepticons. Well, that got me off shock.
That's information.
What do you mean you weren't informed of that?
That's... Drillbit did say that was confidential info.
But... I don't believe it's true, so that's why.
I'll tell you relaying information that's probably above my rank.
Try to forget that bit.
Guess forget it, I don't care. He came in here for me to rant, basically, anyway.
The best I can say information is you're probably hurt that he abandoned.
Straight up. But I feel like the guy is psychotic at this point.
Based off the information I've been given, based off of his mission eval of the success rate, he may not. There may be some psychosis to him, but that may be a case of war and trauma pre-war.
What do you mean, success rate?
Y'all had missions before Team Drillbit, obviously. Being in your own different platoons.
I was stationed with some of my close friends, Long Arm, Double Stop, Jump Club, Bumblebee, and such. You probably never met them, but all those bots are dear friends of mine.
I do not know them. Based off of Inspector's record and he is permission and has not lied to this point.
I'm just not so sure. I don't trust him anymore.
You have your own opinions, and I definitely can understand that, but you do need to understand we are in a death situation. We can't let our feelings get the better of us, after all.
Well, he
That's a
definitely
great-
proved my feeling. He definitely proved my feelings right after today. That's all I gotta say. If he says he's okay, then I still don't trust that he's okay. But
I gave him the evaluation that he's okay. But we gotta base up the information I was given because he would normally work solo. That is the issue he has that was given. He worked most of his Autobot career, 80% of it was solo missions. The 20% when he was with other Autobots were on high risk missions that had high casualty rate that he volunteered for.
She mowed herself probably because he killed himself.
So based off of what I have seen, he's a valuable asset and also has proven his mettle. You have also proven your mettle on the so your opinion is also valid. But you can't let your feeling. We are not done. We are nowhere near done. It is obvious, like I said, you are letting your feelings get the better of you, and that is incredibly dangerous on the battlefield. You have full right to not like him. But in a life or death situation, we got to look out for each other.
I am looking out for him. Trust me.
That's not what I meant, man. I know you are a higher rank than me, but I got to say what it is.
Ooh, that was a burn. Oh, sorry. I thought I was muted.
Based off of my review, I will be sending this conversation to your commanding officer, by the way.
Go ahead. Good job. Just leave this. My idol thing. I didn't mention the bot's name. My idol. So leave that one off the record.
I might not be able to, ma'am.
Whatever then.
To be fair,
You have to
you
get yelled at.
didn't give enough context that he would be able to figure out what you were saying.
You just got to, remember, we got to follow our commander's orders.
I do follow Drillbit's orders. Trust me.
Do you trust Drobit's judgment then?
I'll try my best.
Drobit at the end of the day has the final say whether or not that soldier still continues operating under his team. But my evaluation was he is fit for duty. So he'd still be an acting Autobot for now. Oh.
Then why did
You cut out, by the way, Wes.
That's all I say as I get up.
You cut out the entire thing! I didn't hear anything! Dog! But we're gonna wait here until you actually say what you said. That's all I said.
He's typing it out. I
Okay.
think.
Them Discord lessons are getting rough.
Mhm.
Yeah, if people on YouTube has not figured it out, Discord snipers like to kill us.
They're more accurate than Star Dancer is.
Mhm.
Why does he still wear the con badge?
Oh, it is marked out by now.
Be heard now!
Yes,
The Decepticon
Yes.
logo has a. Let's say his Decepticon logo has a mark.
it's been scratched out.
Yeah, but
Oh,
maybe-
wait,
but
no!
it's still
I
why
remember
doesn't
what
he
happened
have
to
our?
it.
I meant to say, why doesn't he have our badge? As I get out.
Maybe he doesn't feel he's worthy yet.
I
Maybe.
remember what happened to the Decepticon badge.
Yeah,
Does
you did-
anyone
you
else
did
remember
blast
whenever
it,
I put the
actually?
gun up to it and then shot it off? So now there's just a giant scar going through it.
Yeah,
I'm
there's a
heading back,
slash
I'm heading
through.
back to the ship.
He does not try to chase you or anything. All
At
right,
least thanks for listening.
everyone's
As I
back
say,
aboard.
I leave.
Did I remember to clear? I did not clear the fucking civilians. You guys. Everyone is boarded as over cackling. That's what double stop is.
Oh, you grabbed the
enter-
vehicle, Greg.
Oh,
and
thank
stop
you,
her.
Wes. Thank you for reminding me to clean up myself. You hear overboard cackling as you arrive.
What the crap did I miss?
I get this. They're here, the schematics, and I got it designed. Drop it! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here! It's right here! Come here! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Come here!
All right,
Look.
let's get this over with. Also, when you use the welding torch, lower the intensity.
No, I'm not gonna mount it to you. That's not how it works. There's attachment ports. We're supposed to be able to take it off. Do you want it permanently attached to your arm?
No,
'Cause
I
can
don't.
Do that.
I do not.
You sure?
I
can do
was
that, boss. Boss,
I
can-
was
if
prepared
you-
for the worst case scenario.
Here, I'll weld it to your arm permanently.
Please
if
do
you
not
want.
weld it to me permanently.
My character's just laughing during this conversation.
By the way, he turned the blowtorch
you
on
guys
high
never
settings.
change.
I guess we're welding it to you then, boss.
I will get you court-martialed.
Chink. Fine. No, then here, he hands it to you. It's a make and model based off of the schematics I found in the mines. I think you might recognize them.
I do. Overboard. It means a lot, actually.
He pats.
Drillbit looks like genuinely surprised as he sees it, and then has just a soft smile.
You want to try it on?
I do.
Right arm or left arm, Rick?
Left arm.
The opposite.
Yep.
All right.
All right, well, we know what we got to draw
clicks.
later.
Yeah, I got to redraw drill with token entirely now.
Whoops, sorry. You did this to yourself, though.
Well, it's the hand he has pointed out anyway.
Yeah.
It clamps on.
Yeah, it'll be a lot
and it
easier.
glows blue as it energizes. Since that's what we decided the Autobot
I was really-
color is.
Yep.
I was really hoping it was going to be green for the visor.
No,
Whoa,
that's just that color.
I'll be honest.
How's it feel,
I'm-
boss?
It feels good.
Good, because
Okay.
it's a standard issue. It's not
You know what?
standard issue. I had it specifically modified. Model.
It's
If you want,
perfectly weighted.
Hmm. You know what,
So,
Stardust
is there
is
anything
going
else you
to
want me to
ask.
strap
Is there
to
any
your
way?
arm? Wait,
Is there
I
any
wonder,
way?
can you
Is there any way to
transform
make the
it?
light green?
I could probably change out the lights.
The drill bit tries to transform with it because he is curious about that as well. I have to roll my my thing though. I still almost said torment, but
No.
What thing?
I have trouble shifting from my robot mode to my alt mode. It's my hang up.
Oh, you're them.
Yeah.
You're one of them.
Okay.
Alright, transform.
All right.
Watch his drill bit turns into a tank that doesn't even have a drill on Earth. Well, if he turns into a tank, they don't come with a drill.
Yeah.
On Earth. His name's just not gonna make fucking sense.
Oh my god. Also,
What have I done?
Well, at least he
You
still
became
has
the
a
very
drill.
thing you swore to destroy.
I know he has drills. He can turn his hand to drill.
Yeah. All right, I take the lowest. I'm not transforming.
Ooh.
You go to transform. You're like, never
You
mind.
just hear half change, just a chink, chink. I changed my mind.
I don't actually. I was curious,
no,
but
you're doing
You know
it. No,
I
we're
walk,
not.
I walk over like, we need to get you over that.
Overboard starts trying
Just
to
pat-
force
patting you on the
transform
shoulder.
you. He grabs you by the chest, Drill trying to pull it out. Come on, nope, transform.
do I
Whoa,
reroll?
whoa, whoa!
It just feels like he's just grabbing
Chill,
your belly and
buddy.
yanking at it.
Yeah.
Because that's not how transforming works. He
Yeah.
can't manually turn you. Come
Good
on,
buddy.
transform, damn it. It looks very inappropriate whenever you walk.
Please. Overboard, stop.
I walk over to that. It's a long story. It's a
You
long.
know the JoJo's
It's a long
Dorno
story.
thing? That's what it kind of looks like. Vibe.
And everyone thinks I'm the weird bot here. Holy.
Giorno and
You use
Mista.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that level bullshit. I wish Dog was here for that. He would
Let's
fucking laugh.
just say
All right, Rick, do you want to try transform?
another long
I will try.
story.
I will try again.
All right.
There we go.
There
You
you
transform.
go.
That exactly be the difficulty because it's 10 plus half my level, which is 12.
Okay, because the natural one was just like, I'm not. And then Overboard said no. I was more of a GM just saying, fuck the dice.
But fuck the nat one. We're trying
Yeah.
again.
Normally I'd be like, oh, that's
You know,
it.
it was more-
No, Overboard.
No, it was a
just-
it's called the fuck the nat one. This is gonna be a funny scene, and then do it again.
Why did I feel like
I forgot
Drillbit and Overboard was taking the place of old Joseph and Abdul in that one episode of
Kind
JoJo's?
of that too. That's, but it was more like Jorno and Mista looked like.
Yeah. Post
Oh,
post
okay,
the
so-
white album fight.
Part of his alt mode, actually, your alt mode has changed to have a movable turret.
This is weird.
Oh, that's handy.
I did not know it
But
did
hey,
that.
you're no longer just a melee fighter.
Shit. I should have got me one of those.
You
Can I have that one back?
Buddy?
no.
Damn.
I mean, I look over. I mean,
You
sure, the
also,
fusion
if you
can
say
would
that,
be good,
you're able
but
to realize
you know what?
that you're not. Remember, the drill can now go away.
But yeah, even though you don't have the fusion cannon, you could still, if you have a base gun and we go with the different ammo types, that you might be able to make, you'd have more
Speaking of,
variety.
do not fire that in close quarters, boss. That will blow you up.
I
That is.
understand that.
Let me go read. I gotta actually. I was told to read the warning label. Do not fire in close quarters for risk of damage of self. The closest you could fire is about. He holds his hands out to show like a distance of his shoulder to the ground. So basically, your arm down. About there. Down is the closest you could fire. If you fire any closer, the blast will. Yeah, no. And the rounds are highly explosive.
I will ensure that the safety is on while on Omega, unless we are being attacked and boarded.
Much appreciated. That.
I
Okay,
imagine that
let's-
it kind of powers down a bit.
Yeah, obviously when you says that, it stopped glowing. Do you transform back?
I do transform back. And I,
Chee-chee-chee.
and I don't have to roll for that.
Mhm.
Back.
Welcome back. You missed
Welcome
Overboard
back.
pulling a fucking Jorno to Mista on Rick.
That
And,
that's the thing I
and
first
him
walked
walking,
in on.
and James walking in on, and Rick has a fusion cannon.
So is this
You know-
not the end now?
That's gonna be the thumbnail. I realized, or
Oh no.
not the Jorno
Anyway.
Mista, not the Jorno Mista.
It's so fucking
I actually walk out. I walk out, see Double Step. How you doing?
I'll live. Just law on my mind.
Sharp Claw places a claw on her shoulder. You want to talk about it?
Maybe, I guess you two. In private, probably.
Yeah, not in front of everyone.
But
By the way, Takeoff just whenever he saw all that going on and he just walked past.
Yeah.
Like that, basically from a side angle,
You know
you
what?
walked
I actually
in with
walked- I do-
Takeoff, James, and he just walked on by saying, "I do not care enough to know."
Oh,
I don't
oh,
get
double
paid
stuff.
enough.
I had an idea.
What's your idea?
What if we got you a hologram emitter?
That would be nice.
Invention ideas, pitch invention ideas.
Yeah,
come here. I
he
need
just
also.
he just hears hologram emitter from the other room, and he's like,
He
You
didn't
know
even-
what? He just hears that.
He's just like Superman.
No,
I know
he
I'm
wa- You know what? He walks in, grabs me, and just pulls me away because of the idea. It's like, you're coming with
muted.
me now?
It's like, yeah, it's like, oh, y'all come with me. I got an invention test.
Why are we the test dummies?
As I said,
My
boss, you're too.
My character doesn't.
You're
I
too. Come here.
mean, that's not the first.
Actually-
I'm gonna. I
Me
actually
too.
look over to No, I look over. I look over to everyone, just like. My character looks full and ready. Like, yeah, no, I'll be an experiment. I would like to let you
This
know
is-
that my first influence is experiment.
Oh, Inspector.
Yeah.
Astromir says,
So,
doubles. So
this is something my character does not mind
she's
at all.
holding the gun. By the way, she's holding the pistol kind of like it's disgusting, Michael, by the silencer. Overboard gave me this, and I don't know what to do with it.
Oh, I'll take that back, and I put it back in its holster.
It now fits perfectly. It was rattling before.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, are you clear to go, or are we leaving the ship?
The medic said it's up to Drobit.
All right, I'll prepare to pack if need be, sir.
Astromir should know well enough by now that Drillbit does actually want Inspector around.
Yeah, she's prepared for the worst, though.
That's fair.
All right.
Considering
Well,
that the
best
hand
is
life
fair
is
for
dealt to her.
Ashermere, you know Drobit's not going to kick us off unless I give him a
Oh.
real reason to.
Well, he would
You know
kick
what? My
you off,
character's
and
you-
I would go with you. I'm not leaving you alone anymore. After all, you sat through your deal. I don't need a cane to walk around anymore. I can transform, even though I can't move much in that form at all.
Your alt mode is still. Well,
Extremely useful.
Inspector pauses and then has to look away slightly, as if embarrassed to be
What?
saying something like this.
What's wrong with my alt mode? I know I turned into a tool, but
Nothing, absolutely nothing is wrong with your alt mode.
I'm just
Oh,
happy to
God.
have it back still. And
I
I'm
am
happy to
too.
be able to travel
He thinks
more.
that it's pretty, doesn't he?
He thinks it's
Yes.
cute.
Yes.
He's just
Alright.
bad at saying it.
Inspector kind of take off.
Hitting with this person.
Yeah. Chaos, you are handed the sniper rifle very much dangerously, by the way. Because Overboard's just very excited. He kind of hands it to you barrel fucking first. With the silencer
My character's
obviously
fast.
attached.
Look, it's a good thing my character's fast.
Overboard! Jet, be careful, dude! Sharp Claw shouts.
Oh
I got some new equipment to strap y'all with. You, come here.
boy.
I need your arms.
Alright.
And I do mean literally, I need your arms.
Pop him up.
What does that
Guess
mean?
we're talking about my rifle.
No, your arms.
Alright, I mean my hard pointed stuff from my
No,
arms. I was joking.
No, no.
Arms.
He,
Oh, my
he
actual
needs
arms.
your
Okay,
actual
okay.
arms, man. The arms
Alright.
themselves.
Alright.
You know those aren't removable, right? We can't just pop them off without having to stitch them, weld them back on.
Yeah.
Okay, no, how good are you at standing still for a couple cycles? Because I got some toys to put on you. He says, holding out arm blades.
Oh god.
These might work in your alt mode.
What?
I mean, they could probably place the back fins of my alt mode, maybe, but
No, I'm saying like they ploy off the sides and you just go for people's ankles.
oh, okay. So we're Dead Rising 2 in it. All right.
Yes. We're strapping fucking blades to a sports car.
Because that never doesn't end well.
I'm checking something really.
So
Yes,
what's
I used to
mine?
double negative deal with it.
I'm gonna think. He's fast. That's what I
Oh
thought.
my God.
Sharp Claw. I would have gave it to her, but
She's clawed enough.
I don't think she wants me to fuck with her arms. Much appreciated.
No.
I mean,
No,
arm blades are
real.
not nice. I mean, arm blades are nice.
What if I
No.
got you another future cannon of a completely different shape by my own design and gave it to you on your other arm? Would you be okay with that?
No.
Are you sure I got the
Yeah,
school schematic drawn out? And by the way, it looks incredibly dangerous.
No, and I'm banning that one from ever being built on this ship.
Is it because the antimatter is like said right there?
It's partly because of the antimatter. Also, the design
You're no
just
fun.
does not look stable.
You're no fun, but dude. You never. Why you always gotta harsh my mellow every?
You know
cycle.
what? Hang on. You know what? Hang on. I actually whispered this. He said on the ship.
God fucking damn it, Chaos.
He said he was. If I wasn't in love with my work, all I gotta say, ma'am. That's all I gotta say. Okay,
Or-
you.
Yes, I am here. I am being a gremlin
You
today.
shot to the
You-
top of
you.
his favorite people list.
Yeah. So, what's your normal equipment, by the way, Double Stop?
This taser blade, my pistols, and I think that's pretty much it.
We got silencers
I
for
used to
those,
have
by the
stasis
way.
cuts.
Silencers for missions required.
Yep.
I got a bunch of them now. I'm
Oh,
happy
heck
about
yeah.
it. So,
and my grappler, my grappling hook.
and there goes that idea. Damn it. Can I trap a taser to your grappling hook?
No,
That would
I'll
be.
take the.
Oh, that would have been useful.
I will take that hologram
A wrench
projector
taser would
thing.
be.
Hologram projector. Works for me. I can figure out how to do that. I'll get you whenever I can. I totally don't see that going wrong.
Next thing you know,
Yeah.
I'm saying
totally
something else.
wrong.
Next thing you know, he used
That's a smaller
used it,
hologram.
and the holograms
Oh, hang on, I can't. Okay. One person at a time. One person at a
One
time.
person at a time.
I was gonna joke and say, meta, next thing you know, when Double Stop uses said hologram emitter, the hologram after a period of time blows up.
I'd be concerned. Okay. So, how about you would feel about an energy weapon? Those are what I hear any of y'all actually. I hear those are the craze right now.
I guess
In
sure.
the arsenal,
Hmm.
he pulls on data pad like chain mace, axes, swords.
You already know that I'm fine with what I have.
For me, I'm not
Okay,
really.
fair
I'm
enough.
not really a big
Walks
fan.
to you
I'm not
and
really a
says,
big fan of those
You
weapons.
have foretaste, and I will get you something because I'm your friend.
But yeah, you know what?
I
But
have
yeah, no,
the
just
best
like,
taste.
I.
Excuse you.
Oh,
But yeah.
I'll be honest, I never really swung a melee weapon before, so I'm probably not going to be the best at it.
Well, we're strapping a melee weapon to you and hope it snap off. So you're staying in my lap.
I'll
for a
have
bit.
Takeoff and Stardancer ensure that you don't cut yourself with whatever you get.
Speaking of, start and check. You just cut his arms off.
Whoa!
Sorry,
No,
but
nixing that.
I am not. Unfortunately, I actually look at overboard. It's like I'm meant for killing. I am not. If I were
No,
to try
no
that, I'd probably
mutilation of anybody on board. I didn't think that would have to be rule 2, but rule 2, no mutilation, no
Yeah.
intentional mutilation of anybody on board, including yourself.
He's slinking down like I was just trying to be convenient. Because we could just put
He
it
could bleed out.
Take him to the med bay.
Well, both his arms are
you-
blaster.
Okay, in the
So-
processor since the
No,
war
this
started.
This is fit. My brain's filled with a lot of fucking fumes, fragging fumes. So probably not. How much we've been in the mines? I don't think I'm okay, but yeah, I'll be fine. Still need to get this fixed, though. He says, talking about his missing horn. Yeah, that's not on my to-do list.
What even happened to that? I mean,
Cave in.
We don't talk about it. That was more.
Just
We don't,
cave in.
we don't talk about why the cave in. We don't talk about it.
No, we don't.
You blew something up, didn't you?
We
There's
don't
a
talk
long
about it.
story. We don't talk about it. There's a big story to it.
Alright then.
Just directly,
about the energy
both
weapon, but-
both Drillbit and Overboard. We're not talking about it.
Sharpclaw, you gonna want any of this stuff?
I don't know. I don't trust him as much as I can throw him.
I don't trust. Fair enough, same here, but a hologram projector does sound nice. Because I can't turn invisible, because those are like natural ability stuffs.
No, there's visibility projectors. I think I could probably scrounge one together. Looking at the
I rather
and
not.
I'm gonna scrounge one together. If get Inspector in here, and I could probably figure out how it works.
Yeah, you're not.
Don't.
I actually looked at Overboard. I am probably your perfect guinea pig, by the way, for that type of
Yeah,
stuff.
just whatever you need to try
I
out.
can only
I'll
turn
do it.
invisible.
No, I can't.
Can't?
No, she's just
Ooh,
very
okay.
good at
No.
blending in.
You're willingly willing. I will strap some crazy stuff to you to make you super
Don't.
cool.
You're probably gonna kill her.
All right. Well, I
Hang on.
need to get this ship off the
I pulled out
ground.
a pad, and actually, I had Overboard a pad really quick, basically showing him that yes, I was once an
You
experimental
know this
about
ship has
going
a
through many
name,
experiments.
right?
I do, and I'm sorry, Omega, but I need an excuse.
All right. I got a question.
Appreciate it.
Could Drillbit hear me and Astromir talking from where we are in that room?
Walking past, yeah.
With that,
If depending how loud you are.
All right. Well, I'm not really saying this super loud, but I'm also not keeping it a secret either. When I'm talking to Astromir, I do end up saying, but if the commander does take me off the team and leave me here, that might not be such a bad thing, because maybe we could get away from this war.
Drillbit walks in and says, "If
But there's
if
so
you
many
want to
lives on
resign from the
line.
Autobots, I'm fully willing to endorse that."
No, there are too many people that we got to keep safe, though. The Autobots have done too much for us just to quit now.
I would have to agree, but if you do decide to take me off of the team,
I'm not
There's
going to
no
send
other
you
place
on
to go.
the next mission that we go on. I would like you to stay on the ship next time, but I do want you on this team, Inspector. As long as you are able, mentally and physically.
very well.
He's fine, perfectly.
And if I may make one request,
That's what the doctors say.
And if I may make one request,
calm down.
do not put me in charge of a team.
Very well. I'll ensure that you are not anywhere near the top of the chain of command.
I don't want to be responsible for seeing more promising young bots and
Drillbit, as you say that, Drillbit seems to just age, just hundreds of cycles, like, as you say that. And he says,
Drillbit,
he just, like, you see the look on his face is about as old as, like, looks as old as you are.
Drillbit, you have something that I have never had. The quality to be able to lead people. I'm not talking about to their deaths. I'm talking about to a good future.
I appreciate you saying that.
I was built to follow commands and orders, not give them.
But
So was
you
I,
don't have to.
but we don't always follow the lot in life that we were built for.
Astromir nods.
Like, you directly saying I was built to take commands and follow them, like, that was directly, like, the exact wrong thing to convince Drillbit of what you're trying to say. That was the literal exact that was a nat 1 IRL of persuasion.
Also,
You cannot say that that's not something the inspector wouldn't say.
Oh,
though.
absolutely. That's fully in character. It's just, if you're trying to, like, issue any responsibility, any future leadership responsibilities, that is the exact wrong thing to say.
There's one last thing I'm going to want to do with Overboard when everything's done.
Take off to drill bit.
This is Drillbit, come in.
We're clear to launch. We're fueled up and restocked.
Alright. Either you or
waiting.
Omega take us out, whoever wants to do so.
I'm glad to see that you.
That's the weirdest all clear to launch I've ever gotten from. And I'll be calming the station and letting them know we're launching. So,
All clear.
all clear. Alright. He hangs up. He's very grouchy.
He's an old bot. They get like that.
I'm not that grouchy, am I?
No, the old bots.
James, really?
Spectres have never gotten a good ending in a dating sim.
Fucking technically, he's married. So,
Just because you get married in a dating sim, that doesn't mean that that's the good ending. Oh. But Drillbit does put his hand on Inspector's shoulder and say, I'll do my best to ensure that you aren't placed in many situations where you need to give orders, but in worst case scenarios, Inspector, remember, regardless of anything else, I do trust you to make the right choices. I believe in this. He taps his finger to Inspector Spark Chamber.
so just right in the middle of his
Yeah.
chest.
Thank you, sir. And I believe in you as...
Was just quietly, just hands over her mouth, quietly smiling.
And I believe in you, Commander.
I'll do my best to make sure that that belief is well placed. I'm gonna go ensure that everybody else is settling in right. And just remember, both of you, you're important parts of this team. He looks at Astromir when he says that.
Thank you, sir.
And then
I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
Drillbit smiles and nods and walks away.
Come on, you know you're the best analyst on this side of anywhere in the universe.
Ah, shucks.
And
You're making
he
me
walks over
blush.
to the Dre's team and his kids over here. Just to make sure that everybody's doing alright.
The boys are clearly grunting in pain, laying on the ground. Cascade's just sitting
But
on
yeah,
one of
no.
the boxes.
Yep.
I know we
Good
were
work
talking about
today,
ammo
boys.
and stuff. Overboard.
One of them awkward thumbs up.
I imagine that it's Stinger and Hot Rod is just like,
dying.
He's just laying on the ground, just like, I'm okay.
My joints feel like they've snapped in places where they shouldn't.
And that means that you pushed yourself to your limit.
Boot camp didn't hurt as bad.
Be glad
Quit being
that
such a baby, Hot Rod.
yeah, just drill bit thinking about it and then saying, yes, but at least it wasn't the mines.
Yeah, I don't miss living down there though. Ugh. The filters were always clogged.
Sky is a much nicer place to live. And he pats Omega, like, gently.
Appreciated. Comfort. Appreciated. Why does he talk like that?
Drillbit
Cascade says.
Drillbit shrugs and he says, I never really questioned it ever since I first saw him. The way that he
I've
talked.
only seen the Guardians on screens and they're big and scary. Being inside one's a different story.
Well, they're on our side. And honestly, from what I know, most of them are honestly just really friendly. Outside of, having to fight. But Omega,
Statement. Appreciated.
Yeah.
You, sir.
Drillbit
Oh.
smiles.
Also, Rick,
Oh, by the way, he was talking to you through the door screen.
Yeah.
So he'll talk wherever he wants.
Yeah.
honestly, think it'd be really cute if you met your kids that just seem one of their adoptive siblings in the...
Yeah. Alpha Bravo seems to be doing well.
You saw Whirly Boy? Alright, it says.
He was working under the acting commander of the base. Part of the aerial bots now. Came with a lot of compliments to his thinking skills.
Aren't the aerial bots the best aerial squadron we got right now?
They are. Drillbit just smiles, just really happy.
And what are you two doing? Just sulking on the floor while little Alpha Bravo's shooting up in the world.
They're doing their best. I just imagine Case Cade just kind of gives Drillbit a look like, come on.
Come on, like you're giving them too much credit. Like her purple, she just.
Drillbit's just a little sweating and is just like, anyways, Team Dries, just making sure the three of you are good. Nothing weird happened on the ship. Fully avoiding that conversation.
Of your sons dying on the ground.
Yeah.
Stinger's looking better than Hot Rod, who is slumped entirely.
Yeah. Drillbit does, in fact, kneel down.
Clunk. Loud clunk.
Drillbit nods and says, "All right,
Now I'm curious.
it was probably Cascade."
Which now I'm curious on when did they decided
we don't, we don't need.
Yeah, we don't need details.
Yeah, we don't need details. It's just we're curious.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the minicon trying to flirt with a larger bot.
Yeah.
Romance has happened before.
Hey,
Is it weird as shit
hey,
looking?
I said I was curious.
Absolutely. Is it happening?
Hey, I didn't say
Absolutely.
anything wrong. I just said I was just saying I was curious.
Oh no.
Trying to keep the mini con from romancing Omega Supreme.
No, that's a fucking trying to fit a micro. That's a trying to fit a fucking giant.
That's a
industrial
skinny
core.
Wailord situation if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
okay, I have a bad joke for this now. I need to type it.
My
No.
one question for you three is why you didn't mention your ability to combine before the previous mission. It would have been useful to know for combat purposes and other purposes. I'm not going to.
Really, James?
Burying the scene.
I'm not going to give you any demerits or anything based on it. I'm just curious why you didn't tell me.
And one of these days we gotta go to a shooting range.
I do agree that in that specific situation, having your ability to communicate with each other was incredibly invaluable. But I should not knowing the abilities of the bots under my command means that I can't always create a plan that takes full advantage of their strengths, if you understand. I'm just asking next time something, or if you have any similar abilities that I don't know of, that you let me know before the next mission so that I can properly assign the three of you where you need to be.
Okay. But do you think we can make any files that can actually enhance and change the effect of the sword I wield? Since everything got very quiet, I started talking.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for whatever.
Jerome.
Done.
Yeah.
But that is my question to Accord.
Oh, he's lagging apparently.
Yeah, I figured.
But yeah, the main thing in my character agrees to experimentation as long as it doesn't make my character bulky. Yeah, just trying to do some stuff while his thing is loaded, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Can't have everything be too quiet for everybody.
Yeah.
Yep, of course, because we are a live stream.
That's the way it be.
Oh, there we
Yep,
go.
I can see the typing finally.
Mhm. I'll be honest, at first, I thought Jerome was gonna make it a Zarbon situation where he thinks the combined form's ugly or something.
All right. That's good to know. And should we need an extra bit of oomph in combat, I would hope that your combiner form would help us out. 'Cause I believe that the way it works is that the combiner form is kind of a different personality from the three individuals, right?
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
Technically, no. What of us?
Nothing. I just thought I was gonna say something.
No, you were gonna say something. If you got something
Look.
to say, man.
I was
I'm more than
agreeing
one-
with. I was agreeing with you.
All right then.
All right,
Okay.
and that is probably where we should leave it off for the night.
Yes, I agree because it is almost
It
11.
was
Yep.
late.
This has been a
Surprisingly fucking long stream for just
For roleplay, jeez.
loot.
We'll see you guys next time when we have actual action. Sorry for those who were
And-
disappointed by that.
Sorry that it's boring. This one. Want to do one more world building a bit. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
My meds.